Hello guys and welcome back to another video. We are going to be playing some 1v1 games now. Let's see how they go. I started the game badly as my opponent got an air dribble past me to go 1-0 down. Then I thought I was zen for a moment and tried a full field air dribble, then went for boost and left my net open. That was silly. Then I just missed the entire ball to go 3-0 down. Then I bump him out the flipping way to give myself an open net. Then I got a kickoff goal to keep me only one behind him. My opponent gave me a lot of space. Then I got a clean air dribble over the top of him to tie the game. Haha, save that one, buddy. I did a fake kickoff, but my opponent read it and flicked it over the top of me to take the lead again. Then he scored a couple more goals, and that was the game. GG's. Let's get into the next game. I needed to fart and was AFK for a few seconds and gave my opponent a free goal. I got the goal back with an early challenge to catch my opponent up to tie the game. My opponent read my fake kickoff and flicked it past me. I got bumped into a really slow recovery, and my opponent took advantage as I go down 3-1. I overcommitted and gave my opponent an open net, and now I go down 4-1. Then my opponent scored 2 more times to make it 6-1, which is a pretty embarrassing scoreline if you'll ask me. Then I scored to give myself a bit of hope to make it 6-2. Then my opponent scored again to make it 7-2. I scored a pretty weird kickoff goal to make it 7-3. I scored again to make it 7-4. The comeback is possible. Then he just sat in net, and I flicked it past him to make it 7-5. But then I ran out of time to score, and the game ended 7-5. GG's. Let's get into the next game. I accidentally backflipped and gave my opponent a free goal to go 1-0 down early on. Then I got absolutely faked to go 2-0 down. Holy moly. I honestly don't know what my opponent was doing, but I get one back. My opponent had overcommitted, and I took advantage to tie the game. That was a cheeky camera check. I honestly don't know what happened, but my opponent scored. It was a great shot from my opponent, which made the score 4-2. I scored again with a nice flick to make it 4-3. And somehow the scoreline ended up 7-3. GG's. Subscribe and maybe I will win my next game.